feels so awkward being on camera, but I'm back. And I feel like seeing that, like, I'm back in the New York groove. No, okay. I don't even know where to begin, but obviously I haven't posted in quite a while. So welcome back to A Month for Every Season. Yeah, I would like to just kind of give you guys an update where I've been. I haven't posted in, I think it's been 2 months. And I guess honestly, I wish I could say we were doing like home renovations or we were on a trip far away, but I was just really stuck in a funk, I guess you could say. I did kind of update some of you guys over on Instagram. If you're not part of my Instagram, make sure you go over there and follow me there. And kind of like what I said on Instagram, I pretty much just turtled is what I like to coin it, but I stuck my little head back in its shell and decided that I wasn't doing anything. I was in this really big funk. I was binge watching Netflix, and I just couldn't get motivated to do really anything at all. Like, the end of November was really bad. Essentially I watched TV for like a couple weeks, and I, scrolled Facebook or Instagram and like did nothing. Like, I skipped on my morning routine, and it definitely affected my mental health and just my overall well-being. Even as it affected how I parented, because I just found I was way more impatient and kind of a little bit more edgy around my kids, and like that's not fair to them as well. So I'm back, and I want to offer so much more content, and I would love your guys' input. I guess I've been feeling a little stuck on the creative side, because I'm more or less stuck in the direction I want to take with this channel, because I feel like I'm posting kind of all over the place a little bit. So I would love to know if you guys have any suggestions or what you love seeing. And on another note, another exciting thing happened, that we reached 500 subscribers. We're over 500 now by the time I post this. But I just want to say thank you so much for being here and taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. It means the absolute world to me that I know as moms we're busy and you take the time to watch these. And I hope that in some way, at least one of my videos has helped you, or offered you support or inspiration in your own life. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. And I just want to be able to serve and offer content that helps moms live a better life. And of course it's hard, because when I go through these like funks or whatever, and I feel like I shouldn't be going through them, because I'm trying to help moms in their own lives, but then at the same time, life and motherhood has its ups and downs. And it's interesting because last year I posted a video on my word for the year. I pick a word every single year. And stay tuned. Next week I'm going to be posting a video for my 2020 word, but last year's word was alignment. And the first half of the year I went by that and I stuck with it, but then I don't know, kind of halfway through the year, I think, like I said, I turtled. I got scared. I've had quite a lot of growth, like personal growth, and over the last couple years, that I think I basically got scared, and I wanted to contract back to my comfort zone and, crawl back. But it's interesting because I wanted to feel more aligned in my life, and just my energy, the way I show up, all my habits, everything. But that little funk that I did go through, actually, the rest of the year, I could have said my word was basically unaligned, if that's even a word. It was unaligned by so many aspects of my life. Like, in coming off of my path of alignment and kind of going more into the territory of unalignment or non-alignment, I'm not sure what the proper term would be, I actually gained more clarity and some more perspective, and at the end of the day, more alignment. So it's interesting to say, like, I know sometimes, the beginning of the year, it's very hopeful. It's, a new beginning. It's a fresh start. ways to improve your life. Everyone's into New Year's resolutions, but whether you had a good year or a bad year, it's just interesting that even in those bad years or when you're struggling, it often leads you to where you need to be in the first place. And I think just coming back to trusting the process of it all, and if you believe in God, trusting in faith, and just trusting the fact that you're gonna get out of that slump is just gives you a little bit more hope as well. Not a huge life update. I mean, yeah, at first my whole social media hiatus was kind of just to be more present with my family. And I got into this really love-hate relationship with social media. And I wouldn't say it's like back to love, but I'm also realizing that if I constantly think about social media as a way, in a negative way, that's what I'm going to keep getting back, and that's what I'm going to keep getting. Here to say that I screwed up. I pretty much failed at 2019, but in the failure, I've learned a ton about myself and some self-awareness, and I'm not going to strictly focus on the fact that 2019 may not have been my best year. I'm going to still try and focus on what I did accomplish, and sometimes it's little things, and that's okay too. I made a goal, like for instance, I made a goal to read more, and in 2018, I probably could have counted on one hand how many books I read. It was probably 3, and for 2019, I read 23 books, actually 23 and a half. I was trying to finish it to 24, but I'm still, it's January 3rd today as I post this, and I'm still technically not finished that 24th book. So I read 23 books, and that in itself is an accomplishment. And there were so many different aspects that also improved in my life that weren't necessarily a goal, but me and my husband celebrated our 10-year anniversary, and I think we just learned a lot in our marriage this year, or last year, I guess. And so I'm going to focus on all the things that I did accomplish and that I did learn. So if you had a particularly maybe low 2019, just taking a look at what to let go of and what to celebrate as well. So that's basically it. Nothing hugely new with me over here. And again, I would love to know if you guys would like to see particular content, what videos you would like for me to post, and if you have any questions at all about parenting or self-care or anything motherhood, I would love to know in the comments down below. And again, this has been an amazing year for growth on my little YouTube channel here as well. And I owe that to you guys as well. So just know that my heart is filled with so much gratitude that you are here and you have joined me on this little sliver of YouTube. And I'm excited to see what 2020 has in store. Stay tuned. Next week, I'm going to be sharing my word for 2019. I would love to do videos on more habits and goals, productivity, of course, self-care for motherhood, because that is it has been a huge impact on my life. I'm passionate about it because I believe I guess at the end of the day, I would love to empower moms because it empowers their children as well. So thank you so much for joining, and I'll catch you next week. Bye for now.